Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kerima, and I got another cleaning video for you. We are gonna take care of this pantry and this kitchen. Actually, my kitchen was not that bad, so we were just going to straighten up. But don't worry, I destroyed it for you after redoing my pantry, so you'll get lots of motivation from this video. I am organizing my pantry finally. These are the items that I got. The boxes are from Costco. The containers, I got a crazy deal that will be in the description box below. I'll tell you about this OXO. Girl, that box was 60 bucks. Now y'all know that container is $20 a pop. I got a 12 piece for 60 bucks, but everything will be in the description box below. And the baskets are from Marshall's. This is a Undershelf basket that was $4 at Marshall's. The white baskets were $9.99 for the 3-pack and $5 for the big one. The wire baskets were $12 for the 3-pack, and the wicker baskets ranged from $5.99 to $12.99. So I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I used to think pantry organization was stupid. Like, it looked nice, but I didn't think it was practical. And then I learned the hard way that the reason why people organize their pantry is so they can actually see what they had. Because during this declutter here, I realized I had 3 bags of granola and 2 boxes of crackers when I just bought another box of crackers yesterday. So that would make 3 boxes of crackers. I also bought my son's dried fruit strips about 3 times because I kept losing them in the pantry. So pantry organization is good. Don't be like me, be like them. These are the baskets that I keep my onion and potatoes in, so I'm keeping that. Y'all, I got issues, so I really tried to climb my pantry so I could clean off that top shelf. But when I put my foot on that bottom shelf and I heard that crack, your girl thought twice. I'm pretty tall, so we gonna reach and clean that shelf today. So I had to show you guys what those Dollar Tree liners did to my shelves. Like, some of the material got stuck on there, so I had to scrub for dear life to get that off. So conclusion is Dollar Tree liners are no good. There's no ceiling when you are near me. At this point, I really wanted to jump ship, abort the mission, and just quit and get under my blanket and go right back to bed. I had a lot more stuff in that pantry than I thought I had. I really thought this was going to be a quick little project. You guys, it took me all day to finish this. So this part was the worst. I was trying to do like everyone does and fit the pieces in there to see where I wanted them. But apparently I'm not good at that, and it was annoying me, so I quit. I decided to move on and open up my containers so I could wash them out before I use them. And when I got to the big box, you guys are gonna see that I struggled a bit to get the pieces out. They had that packed in there like Fort Knox, like they really didn't want me to get to it. So I eventually quit that too. And I let my daughter help me get the rest out while I started to wash them. So of course I had to wash out the sink before I washed out all the containers, which my husband said I was crazy. He said if it was him, he wouldn't have washed the containers. Y'all know, if it wasn't my house too, I wouldn't eat at his house. So in this clip, I was on Marco Polo talking to my girl Fantasia from This Life of Mine. She was talking me off the ledge because I was ready to throw this whole video away. I was just so over it. This project turned into a huge project and I really wasn't expecting it, but she was not letting that happen. So thank you, girl. So why didn't anybody tell me you had to unscrew these tops and separate them to let the inside dry? I waited a whole hour and a half for these tops to dry, and when I shook it, I could still feel the water coming out. I wasted mad time waiting on these tops to dry. I decided to hand dry the canisters so I could start filling them up, but then I had to move on to filling the baskets you'll see in the next clip because the tops weren't dry, so I wouldn't have been able to put any of the tops on the canister. I know the tags are still on the basket, you guys. My husband needed to remind me of that about 16 times. I know, I just wanted to make sure I was using everything before I started popping all the tags off. So I decided to use the big basket for my kids' snacks. I put their Pringles in there, and I'm gonna put excess snacks in there. And the small basket I use for my son's mac and cheese. He only likes to eat vegan, gluten-free mac and cheese, so I stock up on those. That you would change my life, but what I'm saying. Also, shout out to my girl Fantasia, who told me to open up the packages so the snacks would last longer. Yes, girl, because Kingston only really needs 2 cookies at a time. She also told me to open up the graham crackers and break them in half so the kids could eat a half at a time. Yes, these snacks are going to last the whole school year. By the way, guys, all these snacks plus the OXO containers are on sale at Costco. Everything was on sale, and the sale ends today, the 28th, Saturday. So you still have a chance to get these things. It ends today. You walk like a queen, you rule my mind. Nothing more to feel with you, I'm done. And I don't See, this was when I realized that they screwed apart and that you could actually dry the inside out. So they were pretty dry. There was just a little bit of dampness, so I dried that with a towel, screwed them back together so I could actually cover my snacks. That you are just my type, but what I'm saying is you make me come alive. Ooh, I'd rather be in this state of mind. So these are our favorite crackers. I get them from Costco. I now have 3 boxes of them because apparently I didn't know I had 2 already, but they are the almond flour crackers. I love to eat this with chicken salad. Just so you know, the popcorn and the hippies, the little vegan cheese doodles, are also on sale at Costco. My son loves those things.
Give me something new. I want it.
Yup, 3 bags of granola, you guys. 3 bags.
I let you rule. I know you like to break the rules, and my cry is being too good for you. I'm too good to you. I'm too good to you.
So I had to get hubby to fill the rice container on the floor because we like to buy a 50-pound bag of rice. Apparently, we like to have enough rice to last us the whole year. So I have a canister that I keep my flour and my sugar in. It's the green one that you just saw me put on the counter. Those were my grandmother's containers. She always kept flour and sugar in there, and she passed away, and I miss her dearly, so I use it to this day. So the smallest Wicker basket was perfect for the oatmeal packets and the grit packets. Forgive my husband, y'all. He doesn't eat grits. He's not originally born in America, so he is just not familiar with the fact that we do not eat packets.
Use it, little things.
I forgave him, so y'all forgive
Without
him too.
you, don't mean a thing. My crime is being too good for you. I'm too good.
So I'm gonna be honest again, this part was a bit of a struggle for me. For some reason, I just don't have that like organizing eye. I just wasn't liking the way I was putting things in, but it did turn out nice in the end. Can you guys tell I had no plan whatsoever? I'm really like fitting it in there like puzzle pieces to the very end, at the very top, still trying to figure out how it's gonna fit. I finally got it together, so here is a before shot of what my pantry used to look like, and here is what my pantry looks like now. I love it, you guys. I put all the snacks at the bottom so the kids could reach them, and all the things they don't need to be touching at the top. So now it's time to clean up this huge mess I made.
Feel like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on. But you got me good, you got me good.
It was insane how much mess I made cleaning out my pantry, but in my defense, a lot of the snacks were new. We had just went shopping at Costco, and y'all know how they big old boxes be. So I did keep all the old baskets that I took out the pantry. I will find a new home for them. So I know it may seem like we have a lot of snacks, but they last a really long time in our house. That's why I like getting snacks from Costco. These kids will literally have most of these snacks throughout the school year, because I usually only let my kids have 1 to 2 sugary snacks per day. So this ended up turning into a full kitchen clean. I had to clean all the dishes. I had to get the floors cleaned because something spilled and it was sticky. I cleaned the countertops over because of all the stuff that I spilled when I was pouring them into the container. So you guys ended up with a full kitchen clean.
If I'm going back now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite.
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who left a question on my post on YouTube. The Q&A will be in the very next video. I had actually planned on getting that video out before this one, but it didn't work out that way. So the very next video will have the Q&A. So if you do want to leave a question, you still have time. Just go to my communities tab on my YouTube page and you'll see the post where I told you guys to leave questions. You can leave any type of question you want. You still have time. It'll be in the next video.
Cause my little rumors back between the jars and bottle jars, just me and all the red lights keep on driving.
So I literally cleaned the sink out like 3 times this day. This is the second time. I think I cleaned it one more time in this video. Is it just me, or is it really satisfying to watch people clean out the sinks? I think it's the weirdest thing, but some of my favorite parts of cleaning videos is watching the person clean out their sink. Just something about it is really relaxing to me.
Need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away.
So I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray to clean off my countertops. To be honest with you, I probably wouldn't purchase Mrs. Meyer anymore other than this one particular scent. This is the mint scent, and I think it's like a seasonal thing. I think it's like a summer scent, but I really like the scent of that spray, but I don't love necessarily how it cleans. So I probably won't be buying Mrs. Meyer's anymore, but I will purchase the mint scent, I guess, just for the smell. All of y'all supposed to be my girls on here. Nobody was gonna tell me I had all this lint all over me, all over my butt, all over my pants, y'all. Nobody was gonna tell me. I'm hurt.
I wonder if there's a place.
And just so you know, in that clear bottle, I used vinegar as a fabric softener.
Open mind.
I decided to sweep the floor instead of using my Dyson because my husband had spilt rice all over the place. And sometimes I feel like with the Dyson, it leaves like little pieces of things behind. So I wanted to make sure I got up all the rice because I was tired of stepping on it. So finally, guys, I am almost done. This is the last thing I'm doing. My daughter was responsible for that table. I'm just going to sweep these floors and mop. I had a slow moment here. Who told me to try to fill the mop bucket in the bathroom sink, the tiny bathroom sink? No one knows. I did use a splash of bleach to sanitize the floors, by the way. But eventually I got it together and got my brain working and filled the bucket in the kitchen sink. I'm so glad I never decided to review this mop in a video before because, to be honest, when I first got it, I did not like it. I hated the mop, asked Fantasia, but the real truth is I was using it wrong. I was not spinning it right so it wouldn't wring the water out of the mop. Now I know how to use it, guys, and I freaking love this mop. And at this point of the video, ladies, you know I'm looking for my ride or dies to drop a heart in the comment box below. If you're still watching at this time, let me know that you watched the whole video. That's going to be our thing. I appreciate all the love on my last video and all the hearts in the comments. All you guys who watched the whole video, you don't understand. Your support is unreal. I appreciate you guys so much for all the support. This is the end. I got lots of videos coming for you, ladies. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching, and I will see you lovely people in the next one. Bye, guys.